We know that addiction is about lack of connection.
Over the last 5 to 10 years, we were noticing an increasing prevalence of neonatal abstinence syndrome or babies exposed to opioids in utero.
We knew that there were some inconsistencies in the different units and the approach to care.
That is sort of what led us to saying we need to make this better.
We started the project in a collaborative run by the Vermont-Oxford Network.
We really banded together, stating that one of our primary objectives was to keep moms and babies together in a rooming-in environment. So we really approached it in a multidisciplinary manner.
When a baby's admitted in our NAS program, it is a very intense, important, pivotal time.
These babies used to be transferred to the intensive care nursery when they needed treatment. They're not allowed to have their parents there really rooming in with them.
Now we provide mothers and babies the opportunity to be together, to bond at a critical time for both of them.
These women find themselves in a really hard position and struggling with trying to enter recovery, and the pregnancy often has ended up being that one thing that some women have said has even saved their lives.
My hope is that I can get clean and stay clean and take my son and raise him.
We need to look at the whole family, and Chad, we're starting to do that.
I just want him to be happy and give him everything I didn't have. Feel that he's loved.
Very sadly, so many of these moms have had such horrible childhood experiences that they have learned how to chemically treat.
When I was 16, I was at a shooting in Chester in 2008. Everyone that was there, we all hung out after, and we all started getting high together because we didn't want to think about things. My stepmother was very verbally abusive and emotionally abusive and at times physically abusive, and didn't want to deal with that. And my dad was not really around, and I didn't want to think about that. And then the shooting, I really didn't want to think about that. So I just buried it and numbed myself.
I don't think anyone has woken up in the morning and said, I think I'll be a heroin addict today. It's a process.
It was pills then that I started with because I refused to do heroin. There was no pills around, and I'd been sick for a couple days. I hate being sick. Your body turns on you. It's awful. Couldn't take it anymore, and so I did heroin, and it was cheaper and did the same thing.
Heroin is all too available and all too inexpensive, and it's become a drug of choice for so many moms.
I didn't want to deal with all the things I'd been burying for years. I've never really had a real reason to stop until I took a pregnancy test, because something my mom said to me about how I was feeling or something, and she's like, it sounds like you're pregnant. I was like, no. And then I took a pregnancy test, and I was. I was very happy and excited, but at the same time, I was scared. Obviously, I needed to go to the doctor, so I sucked it up, and it was difficult. It's hard to go in and say, hey, I'm having a baby, but I have a 10-bundle-a-day habit.
These moms feel a sense of shame, guilt, remorse, even failure when they become aware of their pregnancy, and they're afraid to seek medical care, that they're afraid to tell people about their addiction because they don't know what the ramification is going to be.
My doctor said, obviously you need to get into treatment, but don't just stop using because it can end the pregnancy. So I was going to the methadone clinic, but that didn't work.
The perception can be that, oh, these women are such horrible addicts. Most of them are doing what they were supposed to do to maintain a safe pregnancy. They just had to have something that would stop their withdrawal symptoms.
When I found out I was pregnant, I could have said, no, I'd rather just keep getting high. And I could have terminated the pregnancy, and I just couldn't imagine doing that.
Jay's baby was transferred the day after birth from an outside community hospital, and I met Jay when her baby was 1 day old. This baby needed treatment right away.
The babies all have the same kinds of symptoms.
Babies will be jittery, fussy. They have sometimes difficulty feeding, vomiting, fast breathing, fevers.
They're definitely more agitated. They sometimes have problems coordinating with feeding, with the suck swallow. They definitely try to self-soothe themselves a lot.
The treatment that we use primarily is morphine, and that's something that really just helps to calm the baby to treat the symptoms of withdrawal. And they'll start on the lowest dose possible to control those symptoms, and then we can start weaning their dose.
Today is his first day with no morphine. He's been handling it very well. Definitely been a little trooper.
These babies need a lot of holding and gentle touch and soothing voices. That's a key component of their recovery.
I do a lot of things that help support the mom and babies. I try to come in and be a very calming force, really try to make them understand that it is a partnership.
We're really proud of our staff. We did a great job taking care of that baby and Jay.
I thought it was going to be hard being here and everyone judging me, but they, just let me take care of him.
It was emotionally healing for her. It was medically healing for her. She had an opportunity to hold him, do skin-to-skin contact with him, be successful in feeding him, changing the diaper.
He needs that, and really I do too.
Jay was really open and accepting of the fact that she knew she wasn't going to be able to take her baby home.
It's hard.
It was a big deal. She was continuing to use heroin.
I'm doing just enough so I'm somewhat okay. Like, my first thought isn't about using anymore, it's about him.
We do have a support system in the form of a cuddler. Parents have any number of reasons why they need to be away. Letting the cuddlers be with their babies for however long it is that they need to have the break, whether it's 10 minutes or whether it's 2 hours.
Jay said, I want to get into a program. I know that I'm going to be working with child protection. I know that I'm going to be working with different treatment centers. How can we do this? And can I please stay with my baby?
It is scary knowing that you're not going to be taking your kid home from the hospital.
The fact that she could take care of her child and keep her child safe made all the difference for her.
It means a lot that I can be here with him and spend this time with him.
Not having a treatment resource for a parent who's ready and willing to go into treatment is really hard.
Every other time I've tried to stop, I didn't really have a reason other than, well, I probably should do this someday. But now it's, he is my reason.
I have a great deal of hope for our families who are struggling with addiction, who have newborns. Through this NAS program at Dartmouth, the babies often need less medical treatment, less morphine treatment. We've decreased our length of stay, and we're getting these babies and these parents out of here sooner.
I never would have thought that this would be an area of expertise for me in my career as a pediatrician, but it's one of the things that I'm most proud about and really have felt that it has made a big difference in the lives of babies and moms and families.
I thought I was just trying to solve a local problem. I really didn't imagine that there'd be so much interest from all these centers across the country who want to join in a larger effort to try to change things.
The work that we're doing here really will impact other babies in our region, but also throughout the United States, and that's wonderful.
I see hope when these parents are successfully able to complete treatment and able to successfully parent, when they're able to access resources that are there and available for them, and they're ready and willing to access them, when parents and children are able to be reunited and have a better experience than maybe that parent did as a child growing up. That's what gives me hope.